The mum literally took off her slipper to whack man across the face in front of everyone. And the teachers did not do nothing about it. Like, bro, when it happened, yeah, it's like, yo, Jen. I was like, miss, the fuck? Yeah. I was like, yo, are you not gonna do nothing about this domestic violence? And we're back. I know it's been a week since I uploaded, but, you know, from consistency, I don't care, it's consistency. But yeah, 10 subscribers, that's cool, I'm not gonna lie. That's like half a classroom. Half a classroom is watching my videos. Nice to know. Nice to fucking know. Another thing, I'm not gonna play Residence of Evil no more. I'll be watching my videos, I just don't find them funny. The game ain't that scary, it's just anticipation that fucks you up. And yeah, like, I'm just not gonna upload it. The videos end up being too long as well, so that's off the radar. Unless you guys want me to, then just say in the comment section. And yeah, we're doing a story time today. Fucking, this is the story of how my whole class ended up cheating on our exams. Let's get straight to it. Story starts with all of us in assembly. The head teacher turns around and says, guys, we're going on a trip. The year 6s are going on a trip. We're in year 6, by the way, if you haven't noticed from what I just said. The year 6s are going on a trip. Then she turns around and says, this ain't no normal trip. It's one of them trips where you sleep there, you bath. It's a 3-day trip, one of them ones. And like, everyone lost their shit. Everyone immediately started clapping, shouting. I'm pretty sure someone shit and pissed himself. Like, bro, everyone lost their head. Like, it felt like I was at a Drake concert with a bunch of females. But yeah, like, everyone was going crazy. Because you have to understand, this is the first time, like, everyone's away from their parents type shit. They feel like men and women, like, time to conquer the world type shit. This is their first taste of actual independence. So everyone was fucking hyper and excited. But then we all felt it coming. There was a but. And she said, the only way that you're gonna be able to get on that coach that will take you to the site that you're gonna be spending time on. By the way, this trip is fucking amazing. There is zip lining, rock climbing, swimming, campfires, like, there is so much shit going on in it. It's like it's a resort. It's so cold. So yeah, she's like you can't go on this trip if you don't pass your mock exams. Like, if you guys don't know what a mock exam is, it's like it's in the name. It's a mock exam. So pretty much you have the final exam and then you have the exam that prepares you for the final exam. And she says if you don't pass those, then you don't get to go on the trip. And she did it as an incentive for us to, like, pass, I guess. So immediately, my class was sitting in the middle row of the hall. Yeah, like, in the sense that when you're in year 6, you get to sit on the chairs, you feel me? Not on the floor. But yeah, we were sitting in the middle row. All of us immediately look at each other like, fuck. Because, like, you guys have to understand, yeah, I was in a joke man class. Like, I didn't take school seriously in primary school. I was just there for the vibes. Like, I'd be going on adventures during the day. Like, fam, they could make a whole TV series about every day I spent in primary school. There was a day in primary school, I shit you not, I left the school to go to a monster island. And bro, that is a story for another day. But yeah, like, fam, I was not going to pass this shit. It was a maths one. I'm sick at English. I'm so good at English, oh my days. But maths, oh my fucking days, is a wrap for me. In every single aspect, it was a wrap. So we all look at each other and we're all thinking the same thing. What the actual fuck are we gonna do? There is no way we are going to be the only class that does not go on this absolute legend of a trip. And we're just there like, we got to come up with a plan. So immediately all of us meet up at break time after the assembly. It was a morning assembly, so we meet up at break time. And we were just talking. And there was a guy called Eugene in our class. Now Eugene was a very, very intelligent man. He like, from Einstein had nothing on this. This guy was a young Denzel. Like, he was on crud. This guy was intelligent. You feel me? He had the glasses to go with the fit. He was rocking the briefcase to school. He was on crud. Anyone that rocks a briefcase with the little wheels, yeah, that extend and drag like a suitcase. Why are you rocking that at what? 11 years old? What are you doing? What are you doing at that age? This guy had a whole international business that he was running, yeah, in year 6. But yeah, we look at Eugene like, can you help us? Can you help us with this exam? And he says, yeah, sure, I don't mind. And for a while, it was sweet, it was calm. And he was like, and then it came to the point where it was too much for him, in the sense that too many people, including me, were just spamming this guy, like saying, yo, like, how do I do this? How do I do this one? You're that one there. How do I do this? Eugene, I swear, almost had a stroke. It was too much for him. So then I'm like, I noticed this, and I'm like, yo, guys, why don't we just cheat? Like, even if we revise, let's be honest, we ain't passing this shit. So Eugene says, no, fuck that. He says, no, fuck that shit, man. Like, you have to understand, Eugene's Asian, innit? So he has them parents that if you don't get an A, it's time to scrap. You feel me? So it goes for black parents as well, Hispanic, and any people of culture. Anyone that isn't white. But literally, like, he said, yo, if you don't get, like, his parents are on crud, if you don't get that A, it's time to get slapped. And we all knew this was the case, because we've seen him get beats in front of school. Like it was severe things as well. Like the mum, yeah, literally, myself to say the woman, the mum literally took off her slipper to whack man across the face in front of everyone, and the teachers did not do nothing about it. Like, bro, when it happened, yeah, it's like, yo, Jen. I was like, miss, the fuck? Yeah. I was like, yo, are you not gonna do nothing about this domestic violence? The mum literally took off her slipper to whack man across the face in front of everyone, and the teachers did not do nothing about it. Like, bro, when it happened, yeah, it's like, yo, Jen. I was like, miss, the fuck? Yeah. I was like, yo, are you not gonna do nothing about this domestic violence happening in front of your face? She said, it's after school hours, don't concern me. Like, bro, I lived in some next school, bro. My school was so wrong, but pretty sure it was a bit racist as well, but we're not going to talk about that one yet, not in this video at least. But yeah, it's a struggle, and Eugene needed a bit of incentive. Now Eugene liked this girl called Enid. Enid was a baddie, bro. Like, she was fucking beautiful on a real thing. Like, fuck all the pedo shit, yeah. Like, nah, Enid was fucking, at the time, Enid was a gem. Every boy wanted Enid as a girlfriend or as a hypothetical, because no one had authentic relationships in primary school. But yeah, like, everyone wanted Enid, and we were like, cool, we'll get you Enid if you help us cheat. And he was like, fuck yes, what kind of offer is that? So Enid's in our class, obviously, and we're like, yo, Enid, all you gotta do is kiss this guy, maybe like let him grab a bit of buns, and we're all going on a trip. And she was like, I don't want you, like, the fuck, that's weird. And then we were like, bro, dude, do you have the ability to pass maths? And she was like, no. Do you want to go on the trip? She was like, yeah. So they kissed the guy. And then she was like, okay, fine. Like, it didn't take much, because, like, not gonna lie, kissing for girls in primary school, all they wanted to do was kiss guys, and it was the guys that were running away the whole time. I'm not even taking a piss. Like, fam, the amount of times, yeah, me and my boys were literally ducking away from these girls that were trying to kiss us. It was weird, man. It was, primary school was such a weird place. Like, consent did not exist. But yeah, fucking, we bring Enid over to Eugene, and Eugene does no holding back, immediately kisses this girl. He grabs her buns. I was there like, what? This was not in the agreement. This was not in the agreement. Like, I was joking when I said so, like, thing, like, it was just a joke. But this guy actually grabbed buns, and like, we had to like push them apart type shit. Like, fam, it was weird. not gonna lie, Enid and Eugene ended up going out with each other. I'm pretty sure they're still going out to the date today, like they're boyfriend and girlfriend now. So I mean, I guess it's blessed. It was just, I feel like we just set up a relationship for life. But yeah, after that he said he agreed to help us cheat. So the plan is that we'll get the exam was tomorrow pretty much. So we'll get the papers for you, Eugene. You do the exam early at home. Bring in the papers the next morning. We'll put them in the toilets. And then anytime you need to check an answer, we'll just go toilet and check the answers in the toilet. Because it'll be under, like, it's weird. It'll be under the toilet thing. So we'll just grab it in one of the stools and then boom, done. So, as we're doing that, the plan, this is where it gets difficult. So, we need to get into the school, but there's a passcode. To get into school during break time, which is when we're gonna get the papers, you have to need to go toilet. So I said to Miss, can I go toilet? She unlocked the door, and then my boy was looking. Let's call him Carl, ride or die. He was my ride or die. He was looking, and then he saw 3 numbers of the passcode, and there's 4, so we're immediately fucked. We had to guess the last number. She leaves, and we're like. We asked Carl what happened. He said, I only saw 3 numbers still whole time. And I was like, really? I said, sorry, I'm joking. But then, obviously, we had to we just had to guess. We put the first code in, didn't work. Put the second code in, we're in. You guys thought I was going to say 3 times. Oh yeah, by the way, if you fuck it up 3 times, like, the door locks and like the, what do you call it? The janitor pretty much has to like unlock the door manually. It's weird. He had to like it's weird, but there's like a certain code he puts in that will unlock the door and shit, and like he has to reset the code. It's a whole debacle that has to go down. But yeah, pretty much after we do that, we get in on the second try, luckily, and we go upstairs. We have to sneak past all the teachers that are still in the school. We sneak in, we get the paper, we give it to Eugene. Eugene does the test, uses the computer to get some answers as well, gives us the paper the next day. We put it in the toilets, and boom, everyone passes. Everyone. But here's the issue. Our class was fucking stupid. Like, on a serious level, our class was fucking stupid. So, I'm pretty sure we got the lowest marks in every test ever. Like, we were really good in English, but when it came to maths, oh my god, we were bad. Like, in English, I feel like we got the highest grade in the entire year group. But in maths, no way. So when we're out here getting these amazing math scores, yeah, these outstanding and beautiful, voluptuous, juicy, fucking 80%ers, 60% and 70%, the teachers just tell like, nope, this is fucking bullshit. So we instantly go into interrogation. First person to go into the head teacher's office was me. I immediately said nothing went down. We did the test correctly. Then second person was to go in was Eugene. We did the test correctly. Third person to go in was fucking Enid. Like, oh my god, Enid is a bitch. Yo, she baited out the whole thing, blood. She said, some of us cheated on that. She said some. Luckily, she said some of us. She said some of us cheated on the thing, and I was like, fuck's sake. As soon as you know, the teacher walks in and you could tell she has an agenda. She walked in on some cool shit. She opened the door, busted it wide open. She looks at us with the eyebrow raised, like, silence for 20 seconds. That was the longest 20 seconds I've ever experienced in my entire life. Yeah. And she turned around and said, who cheated? I instantly keep quiet. Fucking one person raised up their arm. They couldn't handle the pressure. Another person raised up their arms. A third person, a fourth person, and a fifth person. She said, right, come with me. I was like, yes! Yes! I was so happy. Because I thought she was going to wait for the whole class. But because Enid said some, it made her believe like only a handful of people cheated. So it was blessed for me. I went home, showed my mum the results I got, which was like, what, 75% or something. to this day, I'm never getting as high as that on a maths exam ever again. But get 75%. And she was like, well done, well done. She was happy for me. Like, we were all like celebrating and shit. She even brought me a 3DS game. I was gassed. No, it was a PSP game. I was so gassed. But then she turned around and said, you know you can't go on the trip, right? And I was like, what? I was so pissed off. Like, oh my god, I did all of that for nothing. I cheated for nothing. And she was like, no, you can't. I just don't trust you to live on yourself. Like, you will end up killing someone or killing yourself. And yeah, more of the story. Don't cheat. You don't get anything good out of it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video. And peace.